Oh yes. We are winning the Champions League. Real Madrid Slayer. We are the almighty Arsenal. If we can beat Madrid, who is PSG? If we can beat Madrid, who is PSG? Hey. Oh my goodness. Excuse me, sorry for this. Oh, today this is a successful transaction. So, success, transaction successful. You don't know the joy. This is what I was expecting Real Madrid to do. But like this is 1-0 actually. But I'm really happy. You get me? Arsenal 1-0 down. And I think it's going to be very, very tough for them in PSG. And that match really, really started like I think at the 4th minutes. I think I was late. I started watching it late. I think I was around 10 minutes late. They already scored 1 goal because I had to like work out. So I had to like conclude, finish my gym and then take my bath and all this stuff. So you get me? And I have to go to a pub, a viewing center, so I could watch it. So it could be more fun. The whole world is against Arsenal today. I'm not gonna lie. The whole world is against Arsenal today. Everybody's is the world against Arsenal, honestly. And among you don't know how happy I am that this team lose. Like since they beat Madrid home and that way, like bro, they have been moving so arrogant. And like we like you, the magnitude of noise these people would have made this night. This night. The Lord saved us from a noise pollution, a zombie eclipse. Oh, I don't know what to say, but like, yeah. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. See, I went to watch this match with just pure hate in mind. Like, like, imagine Arsenal winning the Champions League. Like, the whole banter is gone. I can't ask them where is the European trophy. That's the whole vibe of it. I can't ask them where is the European trophy. So Arsenal losing this match. Oh yeah. Thank you, Jesus. Again, thank you, Jesus. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But now on a more serious note, let's talk about what happened in the match. Now, rivalry aside, I think Arsenal really, really played well. And one thing I noticed today is that you saw the importance of Partey. I used to tell people that Partey is the most important Arsenal player in that team. Partey, no one like you saw what Arteta was trying to do. He was using Raya to create an overload for PSG, but no one was cooling the ball down because there was no energy in that midfield. You look at Rice. I told you, see, Rice and Caicedo is like night and day, bro. Especially for this season. I don't know for any other season, but for this season, Caicedo is better than Rice. Rice without Partey today, brother. Rice without Partey. It looks like his burial. Partey was not around, so today was funeral. That Arsenal midfield was non-existent. It was ghosts, like it was like ghosts, and Tariq was running the midfield because PSG, we are moving into that midfield in and out. It was like someone like moving from parlor to dining. Easy, so easy. The midfield was easy, and the attack, Trossard and Martinelli. I genuinely think Trossard and Martinelli are playing against Arsenal because those two players missed bare chances. And Martinelli, I think Arsenal should try and upgrade on that player if they want to do anything useful next season. One thing I'll give is that the game is quite still open. Like 1-0 is 1-0 is nothing. Like we have seen people come back from 3-0, 4-0 in Champions League. You get me? And in as much as I think the match will be very, very hard for Arsenal. I think Arsenal have a good team. I don't think they're a bad team. I think with Partey being in the in returning to the lineup for the second leg in Paris, I think is going to give Arsenal a different advantage. Arsenal, you will see a different Arsenal. You get me? You see more energy in that midfield. The second leg is going to be a very, very tough match. And another thing that is for Arsenal advantage is that Dembele went off injured. You get me? I'll still get to PSG side, but Dembele went off injured, and I think that will be a very good advantage for Arsenal, because if Dembele is injured, we know if you watch that match and you noticed when Dembele was subbed out and Bracola was introduced, what their attacking was wasn't as they were not attacking the way they were attacking, or should I say it was like a second half thing. But there was a major drop off immediately Dembele was subbed out. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, maybe it's just me, but immediately Dembele subbed out, I think I noticed a very major drop off from the team. And like I said, when they scored, I know PSG might not even score Arsenal 20, because, like, in my opinion, I think Arsenal have one of the best defense in the league. Like, one of the, not just in the league, in Europe right now. I think they have one of the best defense. Like, you can't remember the last time Arsenal conceded 2 goals. Like, if you are beating Arsenal, it's just 1 goal. You get me? And that is one thing that will work for them anytime, any day. Arsenal defense, they have a very, very good defense. You get me? Even though they were shaky today, I think they were caught lacking a few times. The PSG side, they are not clinical, and I think that's going to come back and hurt them if Arsenal causes an upset in Paris. Is going to come back and hurt them. The chances they missed today, from Gonzalo Ramos to Bracola to Kvaratskhelia, like they missed bare chances. They missed bare chances, a lot of chances, and I just pray they don't regret it. I pray they don't regret it, because if you know how happy I am that these people that 1-0. And one thing is not like, I'm not saying I'm praising Arsenal and say like, yeah, they can come back, because I know that team and I know the quality they possesses. But the PSG side, they're not a fluke. Like, PSG side have a very, very strong team. I think they have one of the best midfield 3 in Europe right now, in my opinion. If you think otherwise, then you can contest that. I stand to be corrected, but in my opinion, I think they have one of the best midfield, and their front line has been on fire. And talking about Dembele, 2025 Dembele has been 45 goal and assist in 45 games. That's really, really crazy. Like, that's some Ballon d'Or statistics. You get me? I think if PSG wins the Champions League, if they can win the Champions League, I think they have the squad to win the Champions League. I think the PSG, they have an attack can face any team in the world. They attack, with Dembele operating as a false 9, and Kvaratskhelia, bro. Kvaratskhelia is class. Like, I see Kvaratskhelia, and I remember and I compare him. By Kvaratskhelia and Neto is almost the same price, and I look at what Neto offers and what Kvaratskhelia offers, and it's just night and day, man. Night and day, man. Like, Chelsea sees this kind of player move to PSG, and you want to sign Garnacho. Oh my goodness. I don't even want to talk about Chelsea right now, but I'm really, really, really happy. But I think this PSG could have won this match 2-0, 3-0, going to their home game comfortably. You get me? The second leg will be very, very, very tough, man. It's going to be very, very, very tough. You get me? I think Arsenal will come prepared. I think some of their players will be back. And and as long as they don't win the league, the Champions League, as long as Arsenal don't win the Champions League, I am happy. You get me? But I'm happy with this, me being happy with this result will determine what happens next week in Paris. If PSG get the job done and send these Ashebi boys back home, then I'll be happy. But if not, I can't stand it. See, Arsenal going to final, I think they have the chances of winning it. See, one thing about Arsenal is that they have defense, and if you have a very, very good defense, I think you can beat any team at any time, because Arsenal defense will always put them back in the game. We watched in as much as we could blame the PSG side for missing chances, you could equally blame the Arsenal side for being very, very good. And my Luis Kelly, I think he locked up Desire Doué. I think Desire Doué did a little few, but that boy Luis Kelly, solid. He was really, really solid. I think he performing. I think it was, for me, he was the best player on the pitch. For me, in my opinion, I think Timbers was. I think the backline as a whole, Raya, they are the best player in the team. But you see the midfield and the front line, dog shit, like absolute dog shit performance, man. Absolute dog shit. But yeah, PSG, Luis Enrique, see, you guys should finish this job. Yeah, I am happy. See, send these boys hope. Like, I can't even stand that. Chelsea, we may not qualify for Champions League, and Arsenal wins the Champions League. Bruh. That's fucking poetic, man. That's poetic. That's like you couldn't have written any better script. You couldn't have written any better script. So God, I beg. See, next week we are coming with pure hatred. You get me, to finish the job. All of us are PSG. Is the world against Arsenal. You get me? And that continue. See, that their fans are very, very annoying. I've never seen any fans that are annoying as Arsenal fans. Even though like over here they don't have much fans, but like they are still very, very annoying. So yeah, I think I'm basically giving my opinion. If you can see, this was not a match reaction. This is like successful transaction. I'm just here to glaze over PSG. You get me? I have nothing going on in my life. My team is not in the Champions League. We might not even qualify for Champions League. So what do? We hate the people that Champions League. We are haters. You get me? We are haters. I'm a proud hater, a proud Arsenal hater. Like, you get me? So yeah, let's finish the job next week, and I think I'll be watching Arsenal, Baka Inter. Very tough match. Fuck man, that's a very tough match indeed. Tomorrow, you get me? As Baka Inter, that's going to be a very, very tough match as well. But yeah, I think I'll watch it. Maybe I'll do a match reaction. I'll definitely do a match reaction. But yeah, that's the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you.